out of the box or out of the wall, whatever we want to call it, we have done Expendables 3. Holy cow, I'm looking at this back cover. So many people. So this got flack for being PG-13. But if I move my hand, we have the unrated version, which I would say the only negative is the unrated version is not on the 4K disc. How dare you? Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing the Expendables 3. And just like Expendables 2, let me tell you, this cast, Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Antonio Banderas, Jet Li, Wesley Snipes, Dolph Lundgren, Kelsey Grammer, Randy Couture, Terry Crews, Mel Gibson, Harrison Ford, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kellan Lutz, Ronda Rousey, Glen Powell, Victor Ortiz, Robert Davi. Can you just stop, please? And because of that big cast, this is the longest one of this series by a good 20 to 25 minutes, because when it comes to that last battle sequence in Bulgaria, holy shit. Again, this movie, I would say, is the weakest of the three because it is the longest. But I understand why it's the longest, because the whole reason of this movie is Sylvester Stallone is like, you know what? I really got to get Mel Gibson's character and my old team. I can't have you die with me, so I'm going to hire these new blood and do it. While you watch this movie and then you watch the fourth one, you wish they would bring some people back. Like I said, if you watch my Expendables 4 review, they do kind of do one person, Antonio Banderas' character, into it, because they know for a fact Antonio Banderas steals the damn show in this one. And if you're trying to play, Seven Faces of Kevin Bacon or whatever that movie is called, you don't have to do a lot of it, because think about it. Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, name the movie. Demolition Man, just in case you didn't know. Sylvester Stallone, Antonio Banderas. Assassins. Who else is in there? And so it's pretty easy to kind of connect the dots with this movie. I kind of saw Glen Powell's face. I was like, wait a minute, Glen Powell's in this? And it was Harrison Ford's character. And then, I forget he was in it. I also forgot freaking, Kelsey Grammer was in it. You're just like, wait a minute, these people are in it. And the reason why Harrison Ford took over the place of Bruce Willis is because Bruce Willis, for 4 days of work, wanted $4 million. So you're like, damn. But I think Harrison Ford actually got paid more in the back end. But you know what? Harrison Ford flew a plane this one. Luckily, he didn't crash like it is in real life. But again, this is a movie where it doesn't, there is some CGI moments here and there. And of course, you call that a fault. And you could tell it goes more CGI throughout. And of course, Expendables 4, that's why it's faltering, because it's so much CGI. And you're just like, come on now. But then you have like John Campion say, I walked out of this movie 32 minutes in. Don't ever walk out of a movie. I just feel like if you don't watch the whole movie, you have no rhyme or reason to talk. You truly don't. You're a little bitch, in my opinion. Like, just fucking stick through it like a fucking man. Or a woman. Because, yes, you're either a man or a woman. Anyway, don't want to go that. But the unrated version is the one to watch. Because, like I said, they go more action. They go more balls to the wall. Yes, it is a very bloodless movie because they want to go that PG-13 route. Because I thought, oh, what if we go the PG-13 route? Because it kind of makes sense. You're adding this new blood into it, Glen Powell, Ronda Rousey. So I kind of get what they're going for, adding Ortiz. But you're kind of taking the soul out of the movie because you expect all the blood and gore from the first and second movie. So you can say that is kind of the bummer of this movie, that it doesn't give you the blood and guts of the first two. But still, if you cannot have fun with this movie, if you can't have fun with Antonio Banderas, if you can't have fun with Mel Gibson, if you can't have fun with the Wesley Snipes jokes of taxes, you're just not a fun person. I just don't want to hang around with you. I understand if you go with the movie and you're like, yeah, it's fun, but there's flaws here, here, and here. I freaking understand. But come on now. Everything is so reliant on being in a fucking CGI room, soundstage, and I just have a soft heart for seeing something in the open. Like, when I watch this, now I even say it with, like, Expendables 4, like the new Ant-Man movie, you go, what the fuck is Ant-Man? You're just like, that is such a shitty movie. At least with this one, you just feel like you're in the action with them. Yes, Expendables 4, I'm going to bring that up a lot, that they should have probably brought some characters back from this, because I'll say that's the one major flaw of the fourth one, is the cast. when you have the third one that goes this hard, it is almost it is impossible to go that hard. But at least bring back some like Glen Powell character from 10 years later. Bring back some people because you kind of need it to expand this universe if you really want it. Which they need a Tony Jaa / Jason Statham like Expendables crossover spinoff. They'd really need that. Bring back like Jet Li. I know that's a bummer. You kind of wish you would bring back Jet Li. Overall, though, yes, you could say the final act with the Mel Gibson Sylvester Stallone standoff was kind of weak because let's be honest, when you look at Mel Gibson, you look at Sylvester Stallone, it's not a fair fight. It just isn't when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. If they did knife battles, that maybe, or gun battles, maybe. But when you know for a fact it's a, rock 'em, sock 'em, beat 'em up, ooh, they should bring Hugh Jackman. That would be a fun one. But you know for a fact, Sylvester Stallone is going to win. And that is kind of a negative where you're like, man, I wish that wasn't so anticlimactic, but it was. But I think they do that because they know for a fact the 40 minutes beforehand where everyone's going fucking ham is a fucking ham show. So overall, Expendables 3 underrated cut. People need to, panties in a bunch, unroll them, and to have a damn good time. To some people, they expect everything to be so like, so sophisticated. And that's why I kind of don't like, these movies come out of TIFF and Venice and all that shit because it's like pinky in the air. I just don't care. It's like, don't be fucking snobs because Expendables 3, if you're a snob, is totally not for you. So the Expendables 3 will receive a 3.5 out of 5 with Futons, which equals that 70%. So let's see the critics' Juice scores gave this one. So critics a 31%, audience score of 48%. Seriously, people, rewatch this movie. You will think it's a lot better than you remember it. Critic consensus. Like its predecessors, Expendables 3 offers a modicum of all-star thrills for old-school action thriller aficionados. But given all the talent assembled, it should have been a lot more fun. Smoking crack on the daily for some of these critics. Like, stick out of your butthole. Please get your stick out of your booty butthole. If they're expendable, why don't they die? Jonathan Romney, you probably are a little bitch. Anyway, 70, 48, 31. Chase Hawk with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more thing, Futon, Toby, Futon, have a great day. I don't care about you today, tomorrow, week from now, month from now, year from now. I love every single one of you. And yes, all the Expendables are done. And right now, I'm going through a Saw marathon. I'm literally watching them back to 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 back. Did I say 9 in a row? I hope so.